How is everyone doing? Just your Average Schmo back once again. Thanks for tuning in if you're a returning subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, hopefully by the end of the video, you'll say, what the hell? I'm going to subscribe so I can check out future videos by the Schmo. I am a big geek. I openly admit that. I like comics. I used to collect action figures, Funko Pops, obviously. Duh. Metal. I love metal. I love science fiction. I love horror. Pop culture in general. I like video games, though I very rarely have time to actually sit down and play any of them. But as long as my motor skills stay intact, there's always retirement, right? But what I'm here to do today is open my newest Bam box. This is the Bam Geek Box. It's a monthly subscription, but Adam, the CEO of Bam, is actually doing away with the Bam brand. So as of December this year, that'll be the last Bam subscription box they put out. Bam will basically, dissolve, I guess you could say, or mutate, or however you want to put it. I want to say the new company name is Fly Culture. That might not be right. I keep meaning to look it up, but I never think about it until I'm in the middle of doing a video, and then I'm like, I should have looked that up before I started the video, but here we go. So anyway, anybody knows, just comment down below, and then I'll see it, and then hopefully I'll retain it up here. But I know within that, from what I understand, besides actually getting like collectibles and stuff, so forth, pop culture, horror oriented, the big geeky goodness from other companies. He's also gonna have his actual own brand that puts out apparel and collectibles and stuff like that, and it's called Big Beast. But they are, I think, doing away with obviously subscriptions altogether. I think they'll probably still have some kind of online presence, I would imagine. But the big thing they're doing is they're actually opening a brick and mortar location there in Texas. So moving onwards and upwards. I think that's the big goal of anybody that's starting a business. There was a time, 10 years ago, the time's kind of lost on me. I can't remember exactly when it was, but when the big e-commerce boom, where that's where everybody was going to buy stuff, and that's where we really started. In particular, we really saw the rise of Amazon to the behemoth that it is. Then it kind of dwindled off, and now I think a lot more people are actually looking to, almost as a measure of success. It's one thing to have a very profitable online presence, but it's a whole other thing if you actually have an actual brick and mortar location with your business name, on a sign or a neon or whatever, LEDs probably, where people can actually come to you instead of just doing it online. So, I applaud them. I'm going to miss getting the Bam box. I've enjoyed it. But to take its place, I will find probably another subscription box to enroll in, and it might be one that maybe I had before. I might look around, maybe find a new one that I've never done before and try it out. So, we'll find out. All right, that's it. If I look a little red, it's because I was out working really all day in the sun, and it was hotter than bejeebus out there. Lord. The temperature said it was like 85 here in Ohio, but the real feel temperature on the weather app I use the AccuWeather app, saying it was 100 degrees. That's what it felt like, and it did. When I was mowing and trimming and stuff, I'd have to do I was literally about every half hour, I was taking like a 5 or 10 minute break and getting out of the sun. Getting some air on me, not straight air conditioning. It's not a smart thing to do. If you're getting overheated, don't go sit in frigid air conditioning because you can actually cool down too fast, and that's where you can actually, from what I understand, I'm not a doctor, I'm not claiming to be, but from what I've read and from what I've heard is that's you can run into actually having a heat stroke because your body's cooling down too fast. So just get in, maybe get just some cool air blowing on you. Obviously hydrate, and when it's that hot out, make sure you take breaks on a regular basis. So today I was about every half hour, 45 minutes, I was getting out of the sun, hydrating a little bit. But it was still, it was so hot, the humidity was so high, literally within 2 or 3 minutes of being out in the sun again, I was already sweating buckets. But I'd still rather have that than the cold. I know, some people disagree with that, they like the cold. The only thing I like about cold weather is it feels so good when you get home and you get into your nice warm home. That's the plus side of it being cold outside. Outside of that, I don't like it. I'd rather just have it. I'd rather deal with the heat all the time than freezing my ass off. That's just me. Anyway, got what I need to do done. Tomorrow, which today is what is today? The 12th of July. Tomorrow, I'm hopefully the rain will give me a little bit of a window to go get some outside stuff done for work. But if not, I guess I'll have a short day, and I'll just have to try to make up it on Friday, maybe. All right, enough of me babbling. But we all know that I do that. If you're new, if you're new and you haven't subscribed, don't let that dissuade you. I think it could probably be rather entertaining at times because you'll never know where my brain's going to go. Okay, I don't even know where my brain's going to go half the time. In fact, there are times where I lose my train of thought because I don't know where my brain went. It's entertaining. It is. Let's see what the Bam Box has to offer this year. Or not this year, but this month. Duh. So this will be the one for July. We got some tissue paper, which I'll keep. That's when I sell stuff into my Poshmark closet, is what they call it. Store, whatever you want to call it. I try to dress it up, Alright, that feels like the prop replica. There's the pin. And then we'll have an art print and the autograph. Let's do the pin first. And this is from the new movie Transformers Rise of the Beasts. I thought about going to see it at theaters, but I'll probably just wait. I'll end up buying it on Blu-ray anyhow. I got all the Transformers movies, so I've heard really good things about this, and a lot of people that have seen it already say it's kind of a step up from the last couple that they did. So we'll see. I'm not sure what that character's name is. I know it's the Gorilla Transformer. Let's open up and see if this is the common or if this is one of the limited designs. They normally have three designs. They have the common, and then they have a glitter variant of that, and then they normally have another design completely that's limited. If this is limited, it'll be numbered on the back of the pin. If there's no number, then this is just the common. No number, so this is just the common. I'm going to guess that maybe the other design outside of this one is probably like the main antagonist or the main villain of the movie. It's going to be my guess. I could be wrong. Where will this go on now? There we go. Alright, slide this back in the plastic, which is not always as easy as you would think. How is it with most things, though? Like, they come out of the packaging real easy, but then if if it's something you decide you need to return or whatever, you can never get it back in the box right. Never. All right, prop replica. I think this is it's a metal. So obviously you wouldn't want to try to wear this. I think that would probably hurt your head. But I believe this is from Ms. Marvel. I really liked that show. I thought it was a really well done show. The young actress that plays that character, I think it did an impeccable job. I'm looking forward to seeing her in the Marvels, and with obviously with Captain Marvel and Monica Rambeau. Not sure when that's supposed to be out. I can't remember whether that's. I was thinking it was this year, but that might have been pushed back till early next year. I know they've kind of reshuffled the release dates of some things, so especially with the whole writers' strike, potential strike. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Look, just real quick, my opinion on that. I mean, these people, they get paid. I think their complaint, as it is with most people when they go on strike, is they don't feel they're getting paid enough. Now, I can understand that in certain industries, like auto workers and, like trade industries like that. When they're doing, hot, sweaty work, they should get paid a high wage and have all the benefits and everything like that for the work they do. But there's other things I'm thinking, why? Because I guarantee most of these writers, okay, are making a small portion compared to what us laymen, us regular schmoes, if you will, are making at our jobs. So I mean, to me, if I had, and I'm saying I don't have the skill for that, but if I did, if that was something I found out, I'd say, hey, I can, I'm actually a pretty good writer. They could probably pay me half of what they're paying these people, and I would happily do it. But again, that's just me. Hopefully it won't go too far, and we won't have to go, too long without stuff being put out. Art print. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing this is from the new Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I have not seen that. Actually, I haven't seen the first one. Or did I see the first one? Actually, I think I did watch the first one. But I haven't seen the Across the Spider-Verse one. I have heard it is an absolutely incredible movie. On par with any of the other Sony and Marvel movies. Even all the live-action ones. This is... even if you're not into animation, this is a movie that people should see. And I most likely will. Because I'll end up buying it. I'll probably buy it. I haven't bought Into the Spider-Verse yet on Blu-ray, but I probably will. I'm old school. I like having, as much as I enjoy the ease of streaming, I like having the actual Blu-rays and stuff. That way, if my internet goes down, as long as I got electricity, I can still watch a movie. Or maybe eventually play a video game when I have time. Alright, autograph. I'm trying to think of what franchise they listed. I want to say this. There's that for the month coming up. I was thinking Dexter's Laboratory was one of the franchises, but I don't know whether that's supposed to be in this box or if that might be for the next month. That might be for August. I guess we'll find out. Nope, I was right. Oh my God, mark your calendar. I was right about something. My memory actually served me well for once. We have, obviously, I'm assuming that's Dexter. I think I might have watched like one episode of this. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I should check it out. I'll have to figure out like what which one of my services I have that I can watch it on. But I'm assuming that is Dexter, because he's like in a lab coat, right? So that's, it's Dexter's laboratory, so I would assume that he's the scientist or whatever. And I'm going to assume that that is the signature of whoever does the voice for Dexter. So, can't complain. And thinking back, I do remember seeing, when I seen the franchise listed, I kind of had an inkling. I think I was hoping the autograph would be from one of the other franchises. I would have loved to have like a Miss Marvel, that actress, but she's probably already too big for them to be able to get into a subscription box like this. But then I kind of had an inkling, kind of an old person term there, a feeling, if you will, for all you youngins, a feeling, intuition, that the autograph would probably be from that particular franchise. So I was kind of right on that too. Yeah. There we go. That is the Bam Geek Box for July 2023. As I said, the last box is going to be December this year. They did have a deal going on. Where you could, for one price, you could, at a discount over per month price. So a smaller, a little bit of a discount on an overall price, but you pay the one price and you get the last, essentially 6 boxes. I don't know whether they still have that up on the website, since this is one of the boxes that you would have been getting, but it might still be up there. So if you're interested in that, I'd jump on, check it out. I would assume they might have some of these put back in case people do, and then you can, because if they did that, even if you say in October wanted to do that, if they had extra of, say, the first 3 boxes of that 6 months, you could still get the 6 boxes. So I'm thinking that might be what they're doing. But yeah, there we go. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. While Bam's still up there, by all means, go check out thebambox.com. I'm sure over there on the website, it probably has some information about the new company and the new brand and what the plans are for that. So be sure to check them out. I'll continue to check out everything Adam and everybody working for him do in the future. If I ever happen to make it to Texas, which isn't likely because I don't go anywhere, I'd try to check out their store once it's open, but I wouldn't hold your breath because I don't have time. I work too much. But hey, who knows? I might win the lottery one day. You never know. You never know. All right. Powerball's up to like $750 million. Holy crap. I'd probably have a heart attack if I won that. That'd be my luck. Anyway, that's it. As always, hey, look out for yourself and everyone around you so we all have a much better chance at staying safe and healthy. Until the next time, which the only thing I know I am coming for sure, not sure, is my 4th of July Grail mystery box from Child's Collectibles. That should be here. Actually, I think it's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So, by the time this video is actually up, I probably have that box, and that'll be the next video coming up. So, make sure you're tuned in for that. Until then, take it easy. See ya.